Now, I know you didn't think that I was done. I know you didn't think that I was done because I am not. So, in this warfare videos that I've been talking about in my previous ones, if you ain't seen it, please go back. Please go back. Go back, please. We talked about spiritual warfare and how it's heavy, and how when you get yourself baptized, that the enemy comes to attack you, and how you feel alone, and how the paranormal activity gets heavy, and how the enemy attacks your dreams, and how the enemy attacks your finances, and how the enemy attacks your ministry, and how the enemy attacks your businesses. We talked about how the enemy uses your wives, your husbands, your children, your parents. We talked about all of that. We talked about deliverance. We talked about the doors and the ways that the enemy can have access to us. We talked about all of that. But, friend, what I am here to tell you right now here on this video is that in Luke 10:19, he has given us the authority to trample on snakes and scorpions, and nothing will harm us. Nothing will harm us. And then, and then Luke 10:20 says, don't you dare go rejoicing, because the spirits have submitted themselves to you. But, friend, you should be rejoicing because your name is written in heaven. You are going to heaven. That is beautiful. That is awesome. And I'm a witness to this myself. After all that happened, after all the warfare happened, after all the demonic attacks happened, it stopped, and I started seeing things work in my favor. It was just beautiful how God works, and how he is almighty, and how he is so powerful, and how he can turn any and every situation around for your good. It was a beautiful thing to see. And you feel like you want to rejoice because, friend, you're going to get out of this situation. But I want to remind you of Proverbs 24:17 that says, don't rejoice when your enemies fall. Don't rejoice when they stumble. And I'm paraphrasing here. Don't rejoice off of that. Do not do it. Do not do it, because it says in Proverbs 24:17 that if you find yourself rejoicing that those things are happening, and that you're rejoicing because the enemies, your enemies are defeated, the Lord can and very much will take his wrath away from your enemy. And we all know what that means. We don't want the wrath of God on us. So, friend, don't rejoice when your enemies fall and when they stumble, okay? Do not do it, because the Lord will take his wrath away from them, and the wrath gonna come up on you, and we don't want that. We don't want that. So just rejoice. Rejoice that your name is written in heaven when you see things start to work in your favor. I didn't say if. I did not say if. That's not what I said. I said when things work in your favor. Rejoice because you know that your name is written in heaven.